This is my third M class. I had the M5, which Brian's redoing the suspension, and then I had that 650 M. I didn't have it for long.
What year is this, and tell a little bit about it,
This was a 1998. It came with a 5-speed. I've got a 6-speed in it because it'll run at 80 at 3,000 RPMs. Very good fuel economy. It's a 2.4 liter, 240 horsepower, 6-cylinder. Fast as the Dickens. Fun to drive.
Go ahead and open the door. Let's see inside, David.
For the car show, I've got new floor mats, a new liner for the front. My son Brian's got stickers all over the car.
How many horses? I don't know.
240.
240? Let's see the hood.
240.
Underneath the hood.
It runs so good. It's such a...
May want to cut the engine off so I can hear you.
All right, go ahead. It's 130,000 miles. It just runs good. I love it. Of course, I like the M5. But you know, when I was in high school, my dream car was that 1954. It was V8 flathead. I got to customize it, put a Mercury grill in it. I had a guy, I worked at a gas station part-time, and I didn't get paid, but I got that fin stripe in and out. I mean, my dad had it bored and stroked. Believe this, my dad had it bored and stroked the new ends. My buddy Bill picked it up from the paint shop, and we were going to just drive it. He hit on it, hit second gear, and popped the clutch, and the tranny went. So man, Bill had to put a new tranny in.
I didn't know that story. Okay.
That was a good story. Hey, Robert and I have a ton of stories, and we will be relaying these stories throughout these videos. Our life has been a God-blessed, God-ordained life, and greater than any two boys, two guys deserve.
Absolutely. I call it a kind of a combination of a Huckleberry Finn life, Tom Sawyer, and Father Knows Best. You just leave it to Beaver type of life. Unbelievable. Truly blessed.
We've had our ups and downs, but that was, the 50 was my favorite. Of course, for a short time, I had a Chevy too with a 320 in it, I mean 230 in it, V8. Man, that was a bad little white Chevy 2 convertible.
Oh, it had red interior.
Ooh, it was bad.
White. What did it have in it, David?
It was a V8, 230 V8.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a 4 and floor or 3 and floor? 4 and floor.
It was bad to the bone. My dad he was raked. He was raked. You know what I'm saying? He was raked to the front.
Yeah, I remember the story.
And my dad drove over a hump, and the dadgum mufflers scraped, and that was it. I got rid of it.
Actually, here's the story. We were going to see my grandmother. We lived in Knoxville, Tennessee at that time. She lived over in Oakdale. And so Dad said, well, we'll take David's car. So we all got in the car, David and I think Dad was driving.
Dad was driving.
Yeah.
Dad was driving.
And so we started leaving the house, and we didn't drive a mile. And he hit over a bump, and it scraped the bottom, and he turned around.
It just barely scraped the muffler.
And Dad said, that's it. And
I'm trading this car.
He traded. We went back. I don't think it was driven anymore, and he traded it for the MG Midget.
No, he Blue Falcon.
A blue powerful
Four-door.
1962, I think it was, Blue Falcon, 6-cylinder, 3 on the column. And we both did number on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another story. Okay, our next trip, come on David, we'll walk around this way again.
Go just get some of your.
Oh, I already got some of mine.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it, but I think I made a quick trip to Oakdale, and of course, if you look online, you'll be seeing some of those now. But our next trip, whenever I can get David off of vacation, is to go back up to Oakdale, spend a couple of days there, and reminisce a little bit in other areas of Oakdale. And
We might even go over to Knoxville and
I thought about. I think yes, absolutely.
And Robert, what's the best car you remember Dad having? What's the?
I really liked, boy, 2 of them. He had that dark blue dark blue Oldsmobile. That was a powerful.
Oh, that rocket.
But then I really did like the Riviera, the 1962.
62 or 63.
Yeah.
I think it was maybe the 63.
Baby blue, and
440.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
powerful.
hey, it was 440.
It would take anything out there.
Absolutely phenomenal car.
But I think that was my favorite that Dad had. How about you?
Well, you don't remember the 53 like I do.
I barely remember the
white convertible.
Yeah, red leather interior. Yep.
It was 53 was the first time Buick came out with a V8, and Dad had it.
Oh my.
Dad was a car guy.
Yep.
When he could be, you know, he was raising us boys and.
Yep. And sending you to college forever.
I'm trying to make, but he loved that 53. As a matter of fact, I remember a trip to Florida. Where he got it up to 100 miles an hour. He said, "Look here, boys." Pointed the speedometer.
Oh my goodness! I bet Mom was going
Mom
crazy.
was probably going crazy. But hey, his flat was in South or probably Central Florida. And that's another trip we'll take you guys on. We had some of the best vacations in the world.
Like I said, some of the trips that we intend to take will definitely Princeton, maybe Cincinnati, probably.
We might even go back to Clearwater. Who knows?
And it'd be fun to go down to Clearwater Beach. Yeah. So there's several things that we could do. It's just he and I coordinating our time, but we'll make time for it. And we'll just
But see, we're boomers.
Yep.
And the mom and dad remembered when jobs were hard to come by, money was tough. I'll take those boys how to manage money, and just took care of us.
Yep.
It's amazing what parents we had, and
well, you're right about that.
and that's what we remember, and that's what allowed us such a fabulous childhood and adulthood.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, and.
Well, I tell you what, David, can you think of anything else now? We have a lot to say. What else you want to say?
So much stuff. You know, maybe one of our trips will be back to Sheffield, Alabama.
Oh, it's going to go back there. Got to.
Listen, our wives lived a block and a half from each other.
Yep.
You know?
I'll tell you this right now, anybody that's younger than us, and if you're a teenager and you just happen to find this channel, I would suggest you go to northeast or northwest Alabama and maybe look for a wife.
Amen. Amen.
We found 2 up there. They lived about a block and a half from one another and went to the same school, went to the same church. And I'm telling you right now, we have 2 beauties. And every girl up in northwest Alabama is a beauty.
Hey, stay on our channel, whatever it's called. Blog Rubber, what's it called?
I don't know, David. Channel is what I call
whatever
it.
It's called. Boomer Brothers
Adventures. Yeah.
Boomer Brothers Adventures. Stay and just check it every now and then, and you'll see some very interesting stuff.